Hi there, my name is Christy Fisher. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for tuning in. I am a touring musician who gigs about 200 gigs a year, and I play solo. And I have had many people asking me, how do I find my venues? How do I book myself? And so I have started this mini series of how I'm doing my music life. And your music life may be way different than mine, but hopefully you can pick up a few tips along the way. Today we're going to focus on how to find venues through social media, especially on Facebook. And now most of us have a love and hate relationship with social media, and especially with the metaverse. But I have found that it's an extremely useful tool for finding venues and also for connecting with like-minded communities of musicians that are also playing gigs in areas that you're interested in playing gigs. So come along with me for the ride and I'll take you through my day. Finding venues and gigs for your type of music is kind of like dating. You have to know who you are before you get out there in the big pool. And in my case, I go mostly for pop, rock, soul, and groove. And that's how I define myself on my website, on my business card, most of my set list. I do a couple of blues songs, but I don't define myself as a blues club type of player. I do a couple of country songs in my set list, but I don't call myself a country performer. So when I'm cruising for venues, I bypass the ones that are exclusively country or exclusively blues. I also have served my time in the late night bar scene, and I'm not so much into that anymore. I look mostly for earlier hours. I look for things that aren't necessarily festival headliner gigs. That's not my thing. I like to do listening room concerts, which is a little bit smaller. I'm good at opening acts for folk festivals and indie songwriter festivals. But hard rock concerts, that's not what I would be a performer for. So know yourself and kind of get involved with the scene that more pertains to you. We're going to start with how to find groups that work for you on Facebook and what the pathway leads to on Facebook. You're going to find some really interesting and fun things along the way. We're going to start with my home state, Arizona. Up in the search bar, we're going to type Arizona music, see what comes up. Go to groups. There's a whole lot of music groups in Arizona. I think you're going to find there's a lot of music groups in almost every state. So we can filter from there. So I'm going to get out of what I know, which is Arizona, and I'm going to go to some place I've never been before, like Idaho. I would like to take a road trip up there, so let's see what's happening up there and where I might be able to book some gigs. See, Idaho music, let's go to groups. They have a few. So there are musicians in Idaho and places to play. North Idaho live music. Let's see what the live music scene is like there. Coeur d'Alene. That's a university town. That should have some really hip kind of cool things in there. Oh, those girls look like they might be doing some songs that are right up my alley and on my set list. And a winery. Hey, there are winery scenes in almost every state. I would like to explore them more. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of that particular listing and save that for later to explore. See what else we have here. We be jammin'. Yeah, he's a solo guy. I'm always looking for places where there's solo entertainers. Noah's Canteen. We'll explore that one later too. Yeah, taking screenshots will save you a lot of time in the long run. That looks a little more big band for me. Devin Wade, yeah, he's a solo performer in a brewing company. Yep, that's up my alley. We'll explore that one later. And there's We Be Jammin' again. And that looks kind of cool. Cork and Tap. It's my kind of place. We'll save that for more homework later as well. It's fun discovering new venues. And taking a road trip up there just to attend them would be kind of cool too. I'm going to go back to the winery because that is really my wheelhouse. We're going to click on the winery link and see where that leads. So that's what their page looks like on Facebook. So now I'm going to find the winery's homepage. And it seems like I can't remember exactly how to spell that thing. And I'm a Southern girl, so I'm not that familiar with the French. But there it goes. That looks like we're finding it. Yep, that's it. Click on that. I'm going to explore what they've got to offer on their homepage. There's your contact information. It's really great that they promote live music and art, and that seems to be a big thing with them. So that's a bonus round. I love it when venues do a lot of promotion on their live music. I'm going to go back up to the About section and find their website. There it is. Most places list their websites under the About section. We can see a little more about this winery. Yep, it looks really nice on the outside. It looks like they've got some good offerings. I love their website. Going to go to the events section, click on that, see what they have upcoming. They've got some new wines coming out. They have an artist reception. That's always nice. Live music, live music. Love that. I'm going to click on Live Music with Kosh, or Kosh. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. And let's see what that's all about, where it says Find Out More. So we find out a little more information about the show. It runs from 5 to 8, which is perfect timing for me. It's not too late. He's also a vocalist that does solo work. I'm really digging what I'm seeing about this winery, so I'm going to save it as a screenshot, that's for sure. So it seems I find a winery that's right up my alley. I'd like to know a little bit more about this performer named Kosh. So I'm going to go up to my search engine, my search bar, and look for Kosh. There's an artist, there's a musician, but he's from Casablanca. So I'm going to put Kosh from Idaho up there in the search bar and see if we can find him. Kosh Music, Idaho. Yep, that looks like him. So we're going to click on that and go to his page. Find out a little more about him and have a look at his website and perhaps find some other venues that he might be playing that I might be interested in. Seems like he has a group as well as does solo work. Fleetwood Mac, yep, that's my type of thing. So he has similar taste. I do a lot of shows at things like the Cultural Arts Center as well. There's another winery, so there's another lead. So another rabbit hole for me to go down. Yeah, Kosh looks like he's right up my alley. So we scroll up. I see his website. I'm going to take another screenshot. Save that for information. Then we're going to move on and go to Kosh's website. where we can find out where else he's playing. And he has a very well done website. There's a lot of different places where he's playing, so there's a lot of different venues to check out in the area. He also has a nice EPK and bio information. We're going to go into that in another video. So today we've discovered a lot of new venues and a lot of new musicians in an area that I've never explored before. Now I want to go to Idaho and book a tour. And it's available for you to do this in your area, as well as doing road trips for fun and for gigging. And this is how I find a lot of the venues that I book. I'm going to dive deeper into how to approach those venues in one of my next videos. So thank you for tuning in today, and please push that subscribe button and keep me on your YouTube loop. Happy gigging to you.